Life isn't always fair.
Good afternoon everyone and welcome back on the Happy Pawn channel. Today we have our monthly tournament. Same as always, still the same rules. So we will have two tournaments. One that we will follow with care and attention will be the beginner tournament, and the other one that we will follow as well, but a little bit less because there is less of our students is Happy Pawn Open. So here is the rules, just as a reminder. It will be 5 minutes per game plus 5 seconds per move. So every time you play a move, you can have 5 seconds extra on your clock. And after that, for all the students of Happy Pawns that actually join the tournament, you will be able to collect some points. So you can get 100 points, meaning already one happy token for just joining the tournament. And then you can also have some bonus points every time you win a game. Okay, let's have a look at the tournament. Good afternoon everyone and welcome back. So for this 35th Happy Pawn Beginner Tournament, we have 13 participants with a lot of different levels, as we will see that a bit more in detail. Let me just show you, have a look at all the games. So I will start by opening them all, and we will, same as always, keep the games like this. It will be easier for us to follow it from the beginning. The first game is between Sai Virage and Vicious Knight. So e4, e5, this is the Italian opening, nothing more classic. Okay, so there is a little point here. Is it good to take? Not good to take. Obviously, black choose not to take it. Indeed, if you take it, it might be a little bit risky somehow, with the rook coming there, attacking the knight, this pawn being only protected one time, and with the rook being attacked 2 times. This is not really a gift to take this pawn, so have to know about it. Okay, so white pushing for the center. Okay, forcing black to actually move there. They are not really forced to move there, but in this case they could actually move here. It will be totally fine as well, probably a bit better. The problem with the bishop here is something that I saw quite often, is that when you have the bishop in d6, you cannot push the d7 pawn. Means you cannot develop your bishop as well. And now we have another problem, is that with the knight and the bishop here, the key move here is just a little fork between the bishop and the knight, losing a piece. So after 10 move, 9 move, not the best opening, I guess, for black, as they already losing a piece. It will be quite difficult, knowing that there is also almost 600 euro difference between white and black. Okay, so we will keep this game here and have a look at it later. Second game is between Austin, which is, I would say, a veteran in this tournament. We saw him every month, and Caden D. So let's see how is it up. Okay, so we have some sort of not really sure about what opening is it, but somehow like a passive opening. Will it work? It seems like it will work for now. There is a free pawn here that has been missed by white. Okay, so there is still a free pawn, and finally white take it. So there is also 700 elo difference between white and black, and for now white are actually taking the lead. Okay, so they have to give back the pawn. Nothing too complicated. Oh, this one I'm not really sure about it. Okay, might have been much more interesting actually to just go for the checkmate in one move here, as the rook is pinned and there is nothing to cover. So indeed taking here with the knight was a good move, but missed at the end. The checkmate has been missed by our dear white players. Okay, all right. Now attacking the two pieces. There is still pushing the pawn here that might be interesting, getting the knight. Okay. So now, even if there is quite a lot of elo difference between white and black, the fact is white are actually winning the game. Okay, taking on a check. So quite leading. Maybe you could take time to actually protect that pawn. It's not really a big deal. Okay, so anyway, white and black are not taking it, trying to go back. Both players play actually really fast. Might be. Oh, I got shocked a little bit and surprised when I saw the move of white. I was going to say white will actually finish that game even if they are much lower in ranking, but at the end, I guess the ranking taught by itself. Some blunders happened, and this is exactly what happened to white, unfortunately. So it's not lost always. I'll say I'm losing another pawn here, but okay, if they actually lose the pawn with a rook e2, I will start to think that the game is kinda over. Let's go to the next one. So Aman will actually win on time against AKM Happy Pawn. Up here, same. Viraj won on time against Licky God's Chess. Rack the Meeper won on time against Solal. And who won that game? Yesha? No, it's black, because white had to play. So Pengov Yura won the game against Yesha on time as well. And we have two more games. So this one is already over. Let's have a look at what follows that. So we stopped there when black actually moved back the knight and lost their bishop. Now quite a difficult game to play for black, as the knight is blocking this bishop. They don't have any pieces developed except that rook and that knight, if we can say, but still a bit risky. Okay, so take a pawn. All right, this one it worked, but a bit risky, might be. Okay, I guess not even sure that it can work. Okay, if they take their queen take d4, and they cannot really come. Oh, actually they can, but they will have to take the. Actually, they can do that. They can do that. So the trade has been refused by white. I would say like a good news that they refused it. Now you have a knight attack, and you have a double attack on this one, which is quite risky as well. Okay, and now black resigned. So on the question, why did black resign at this position? That's quite a big question. They can still move the queen. There is nothing too problematic about moving the queen. So I guess hard to understand. Maybe they resign because they are down a piece. We know. Okay, so Hostin seems like he doesn't really want to take that pawn. I'm not sure about what is the use of the bishop for. Okay, go on a check, giving away the bishop. So now white are back to win. Yeah, white are winning right now. Oh, this is missed. It has been missed by by black. I mean, okay, you take that. You can probably have a draw. Okay, okay. So trying to wait a little bit. The right technique is actually to moving really far away. As you can see, both all the three, actually all the three squares front of the king to go up for the black king are controlled by white. So a simple rook in a7 will just push the king on the a row, and then you just have to push all your pawns and to repeat exactly the same process. Okay, so now threatening checkmate in one. Black should probably just bring back the rook, but they choose not to do that. Okay, so now you still have a choice, and it's a checkmate in two moves. Okay, well done, white. Surprising, but well done. They K'd in D actually only gained like a 12 elo, which is I would say a bit unfair, as he won a game against a very strong player for his level. So this is all for round number 1. So we are already at round number 2. Let's have a look at what is there. So for now on the leaderboard we have a lot of players, so we will talk about that a bit later. So first game, Mark against Raxomiper. Second one, we have Kadin against Aman. Can Kadin, let's say Kadin, I'm not sure how to say his name, but can Kadin actually be able to win that game one more time against a player that is like a 551 elo higher than him? We will see that. So we are back for an Italian opening. Okay, and we will stay there just waiting for the others. Okay, all right. It seems like Abuta Air with a lot of 1 and a lot of 2. Surprising name, but he might actually want to try this. This is what the position make me think about. So Viraj immediately take out the knight, just stopping all the hopes of white, because this is exactly what was the threat. So it's a bit lack of respect. I will not advise anyone to try this kind of scholar-made. If you want to improve in chess, you should actually develop your pieces first. So, okay, nothing to care too much for now. Okay, the beautiful fork, and I will say it's fair that for what a white tried just before, they actually end up losing some pieces. This is due to the lack of development mainly, and just ignoring the threats that black are playing. So let's have a look at this game. Can Hostin actually start his day? He played the first game against Kadin D and lost it. He played a similar level player against Dimitri Lazar. Can he actually end up winning that game and start his I would say victories for today or not? Trading a lot of pieces in this beginning of game. Okay, Hostin losing a pawn. I'm not really sure what is the goal of that. Okay, so obviously he's trying to go for the pawns one by one, step by step, ignored by black on this one. So there is a free pawn and a little attack set. It's possible to get. Yes, okay. What's next? What are we waiting for? So best move for black will be to castle, but they choose something different. So now, okay, we have a check. Will it lead to something? Probably not. As the black king is in the center, nothing too much to think about for white. They have to bring the rook, and if they have to sacrifice some pawns to open it, they should open it. There is no secret. Maybe starting by not this one yet. You have to bring the rook first if you want to push this pawn. And might actually need to open there. So this one might work. Take, and then you can have a check. Okay, trading the knight. Okay. Okay, so Hostin want to trade the queens. He don't have any advantage for now. Okay. So just a waiting move such as the a3 will be more than enough. There is no need to force things and trying to trade. Okay. So instead of protecting pawns, white are going for the opposite. Will it pay off? It seems like it can pay off at the end, but who knows? Cannot be sure about it. Hostin is searching for some checks. Okay, so he ended up getting some checks. Should just not think too much, I guess, just taking pawns, maybe hoping to get a check and get the rook. So I guess it can be one of the things to do. Probably. So what can be the move, definitely, for black at this time of the game? Just protecting, or actually protecting more aggressively. That can be a solution. Can be a solution to protect a bit more aggressively, trying to, I say, a little bit the destiny, because this queen is already not doing much. Okay, we'll let them play. Let's go to this game where Viraj is showing to Albutair what is it going when you try to actually play Scholarmate. Okay, sacrificing a pawn to get a check. Is it the idea there? I'm not sure. Yes, it was. Okay, attacking the bishop, but there is another pawn. Okay, hard to understand what white are trying to do right now. I actually don't understand. Oh, they try to remove the bishop, maybe to get this knight out. So taking there first and then taking here will end up like be able to move the knight, but you will still not be able to get it out. The pawns are blocking it totally. So, okay, so now there is nothing to do about this knight, it's done. Okay, attacking this pawn 2 times. Have to be careful for white. Oh, solve the problem really fast. Okay. Oh, this one with a beautiful attack around here. So one more time to choose. Attack or defense. Black choose attack. Okay, moving the king. It's actually losing another pawn around there. Yeah. Okay, so it's all about activity right now. And it seems that black are actually much more active than white on this one. The only move that can help, I would say, like hope to save it is this one, but it will not save it for long. You can have a check around there, and then you end up losing that bishop. Okay, so end up losing the bishop. Oh, okay. I don't really understand, but okay, it worked. It worked at the end, but it's not. It's just a trade. It's just a trade because white have to move there, and then the king move, and the rook is attacked and pinned. So at the end, it's just a trade. Might have been better to get the bishop for free, like entirely, but okay. So still a solution. Will it be a solution to directly sacrifice the rook? It doesn't change much, actually. Okay, you can have it on a check. Still cannot move the rook, cannot get any pawn. So what could be the idea there? Keeping the rook trapped or trying to do something? Probably actually waiting for white to take it is the best solution. Just you know that they will trade the white bishop. So be sure to have your pawns on black squares, quite safe, and it should be okay. All right, now we had a blunder. We had a blunder from, yeah, it was a blunder actually from white, as they allow the rook to go for a check and escape, and black has been quite blind about that. They didn't really look at it. Okay, so covering a rook with a rook. One more time, I struggle to understand what's the point. Now this pawn is quite vulnerable, and you have 2 pawns waiting to punch there. Okay, so at the end, it will be difficult. It will end up being difficult for black. Maybe due to the king being way too far away. Okay, so at the end, about this one, Dimitri just resigned. Somehow resigned. He lost on time. Can count it as a resign. Vicious King and against Vicious King actually won against Pankov on time as well. It's time actually to see about KD. Will he be able to see what's going on? Up. Okay, will he be able to win that game again? Okay, alright, we try to follow that. Okay, so the knight here, it's like already an opening in the castle. A bit surprised why white actually don't destroy the castle of black. They could just do it. Would have been like quite easy. Now, okay, at least they got a pawn alone, but they lost a pawn as well. So is it the best thing? Not sure. Now, white seems like black seems like the only strategy is to trading all the pawns. So what's the point? What's the point? I try to understand what is the strategy there. Okay, attacking the pawn. Okay, getting somehow a pin and getting the knight back. No, they don't get the knight back. They don't get the knight. You can still push the pawn around there, and the queen will end up protecting it. It worked, but now the knight is pinned, and you still lose the knight. Okay, all right. End up escaping on a check, taking the knight. This one can move. Okay, free queen. Okay, and just have to go there. Okay, so now it's actually game over. Kadin just, I don't know what happened in his game. Somehow, like, made a little mistake, and it's a checkmate. That's a bit sad for Kadin D. Nice game, nice game. Coop try to get something from it. Okay, so here, as expected, very difficult. Oh, what is happening around there? I'm not sure. Okay, so here there is only one technique that can end up as a victory for black, is to push all the pawns. You have no options, so probably have to push here, and should you push here? No. You have to push here and then push here, then up, up, up. So how many moves you need? Quite a lot. Maybe it will not be enough, so it's definitely over now. Lost a move, push the wrong pawn, so now it's impossible to win that game for black. Will they be able to do it? Seems like I'm a bit confused by how white are playing it. They are not really playing it in the best way. So, okay. Maybe they can try to have a draw. White seems like they have troubles to use their queen. They don't really know how to use it. It's a bit confusing. Okay, so end up for easy solution, get a new queen and go for the checkmate. Okay, here mark timeout. So let's see about it. It will quite play fast. I don't think we can have any stalemate around there. Okay, so for now let's have a look very quickly about what is ranking. So what about the ranking? We have 3 players, Raxamiper, we have Arman, and we have Vicious King. That are the 3 players with a perfect score for now. So 2 points over 2 and 1 in tiebreak each. So not so surprising if they end up, I would say, staying on the lead, at least for now. Hostin and KD number 4, number 5. So let's see what will happen next in this tournament. Okay, so let's have a look at the, I would say, Happy Pawn Open. Not so many people today, so I guess we'll be able to follow that, have a little look at it. Up, we have a game between Champ Never Give Up and Bungle John. For now, how is it going? Talk, talk, talk. All right. Talk. Okay. So nothing too surprising. This one is a bit surprising, I have to say. I'm a bit confused by long castle around there, but will it work? For now, it seems like it's working. Okay, interesting positional trick around there, knowing that you actually have 2 attacks on this pawn protected once, but in the other way there is a queen attack. So here is how I see the thing. You can still take this one, rook take, take, and then take a rook and take a piece. So actually no, you cannot, because you will be only taking a pawn for that. So white understood it. They run away. They run away. Knight here could be interesting. Just in case white take, you have a bishop with a little attack on both of them. Can be nice to see. Up. So here end up in a checkmate, same as expected. Let's go to round number 3. Up. Okay, so this one we have Vicious Knight against Aman. We'll keep it there as the 2 players are playing quite slow. KD and Rack the Meeper. What I'm saying, they are not playing slow. Actually, they take their time. This is what I should say. So let's have a look at the game that they're already playing. Oh, this is like a Scottish opening, if I remember well. I think so. Okay, so a bit surprising giving away a pawn, but it's a little trick actually. Yeah, I remember about this one. I didn't play the Scottish opening for quite a long time, so not sure about that, but quite interesting game. 2 great players playing this game. Still no moves in this one. Virage with e4, and that stop. Hostin is missing for now. Okay, okay, so Rack the Reaper with his opening, same as always. Can Rack the Reaper defeat KD, that has been quite strong in this tournament? Vicious King against Arman. We will have a look at it as well. Okay, so both players are actually playing quite safe in this game. Up, so here black are taking time, or actually they left the game. So let's see how it will go. Same here is going quite slow. Hostin just started to play the game. Always with a bit confusing opening. I guess his next move is like e5 if I remember well. This one he plays e6. Okay, really passive and defensive opening. So let's see. We'll have a look at it later. Up. Okay, so what about this one? What do we have between these interesting games that we kept? Up. Okay, okay, so we had a rook trade. Here, this same interesting actually move, definitely taking the bishop around there. Okay, can still take the knight, but not taking. Okay, all right, getting a free pawn, but it was just actually getting back the pawn, and end up with white resigning the game. Sadly, got his chance and missed it, obviously. Up. Okay, round there. We'll have a look at it. Okay. Interesting for HSN. I wonder how black plan to castle around there. A bit confusing. I'm not sure that black played the opening well. I think they missed some moves because otherwise you should not have an opening like this. It's a bit troubling. I would not like to be in this position. Okay, Viraj sacrificing a piece to get a fork is not really worth it. I mean, if you want to get a fork, at least take this one and you get an extra pawn. You don't need to, because now you give like a knight and a bishop for a pawn and a rook. Not really worth it. Okay, so trying to develop the rook as well for hosting. Up. Okay, going back, taking the pawn in the middle. It has to happen. Now, white are actually destroying the whole game. It's complicated. It's complicated. Black have two pieces developed, and it's not the best pieces that they developed. So, struggling a little bit. This queen is really a problem. The king is in the center, and the only pieces that is developed, they actually trade it. So, yeah, confusing, I would say, confusing. Up. Okay, let's have a look at what happened in the other game. So at the end, the bishop of hosting is developed. You only have one more to develop. Really struggling with developments. Okay, so in this one, Kate in D actually pushed e5. Okay, might be a confusing move, but actually it's just a trade. It's just a trade. It's not really a trade actually. This one is not that great. So I guess we can go to analysis. Yeah, we can. Okay, great. So here after pawn take, okay, you take there, you can take here. And now what to do? Moving there. If you move there, you lose a piece. So you have to move somewhere else, probably around there, and you lose an extra pawn. So this move, not the best, definitely. Even if this pawn is impossible to protect, still you have to move like a whole part of your game for not so many reasons. So probably be able to target more pawns. And how can we see what will be next in the game? Like this, probably. Just in case, if white take, and then you might have some interesting things. Quite trapped. Even if this one is not possible because of that, right? So a bit confusing about the game. How is it going? But we try to figure out up if we can. It's not the case. Okay, we are. Oh, this is only the variant that we play. So yeah, we can to the game. So can I find my game back? Oh, the game is over. Okay, so actually Rack the Meeper won it because of the time. Up, so Vicious King against Aman. We can continue and see about this opening round there. Okay, so developing step by step. There is a little en passant here that might be interesting just to destroy the center. Okay, developing the knight. There is this pawn hanging, have to be careful about it. Okay, taken care of by black. Okay, moving the knight. Okay, alright, try to understand what is the point for players. Is this one working? Probably. At least it can be interesting. You will lose that pawn, but you get a knight. And, oh, cannot, there is a bishop as well. Okay, so now actually not so many threats. And it ended up making Aman resign on this game. Okay, still playing against hosting. Now trading pieces a lot. Okay, okay, keep trading. So this move a little bit weird, I would say, from white. Usually, except if you don't have any choice, you don't really want to pin one of your pieces. You can just move in a corner, it's totally fine. Now, Okay. All of that here is just because he wants to remove the pin, and he will have to. This rook is quite useless now, so it will be time to find a solution. This knight is also pinned, so what could be the solution now? Hard to say. I guess probably try to push something here, but you need to move your king first. Push, 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 and it can work. But will not be that easy to play for sure. It's quite a long plan, so we'll have to wait a little bit to see about that. We are back to our Scottish opening with white having a huge advantage on black. Okay, finally developing the queen and immediately blocking the castle. So now black understood the message. There is no castle for today, at least not for this game. Okay, so what is the plan? What is the plan with this knight? Let's have a look at it. I'm a bit confused about what is the plan. So I'll try to see. Okay, I ask about the plan because I much prefer knight here. Seems like much better for me. Just have a little check, and you can always move back the bishop if you want. Now sacrificing the bishop. Is it sacrifice? Is there an idea? I don't see any idea except this one. So what's next? Moving and trying for the checkmate here. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. It can work. It can work. Yeah. What is the possibility now for black? Because I don't see any. So end up that this move was actually quite good, and sacrificing the bishop was worth it. So as teacher of Happy Pawn, we are telling you should develop your pieces in the opening, or you should avoid having double pawns, avoid presenting pieces on front of your castle, especially if you don't castle yet and you can have a broken castle like this. This is just a clear example of why you should not do that, because you might have some troubles, and this is exactly what is happening to black now. They might be searching for a solution, but I don't think there is any. Okay, so we were not at that point in this game. We were absolutely not at the point where white checkmates black so violently, I would say. Okay, so trading the queen. Okay. Huh? I'm trying to understand what is the idea behind sacrificing a bishop. I don't get it. Okay, so now with a bishop. Okay, I understand a bit better why what had to happen happened. So here indeed you don't need really to move your queen. You can have just a simple checkmate in one move there. No need to think too much. You can have this one. Is actually okay. It's also a checkmate. Okay, I would say GG Virage. That was a great game. Up and here, okay, sacrificing the knight, but it will actually not help. It will not help. There is no way to escape from it's still not help. You're still losing your queen. Yeah. Difficult. You don't really have to take it. Play too fast. You don't really have to take it, actually. You can always put a little pressure on it. You might think, okay, it will not change anything, but the truth is that after queen take, rook, pawn take, now it's much easier to bring your other rook for checkmate. So, yeah, okay. Still holding it, the rook, none of the rook actually has been able to move. So now what to play? Big question, has to move back. The king can escape, choose not to. Okay. And after that you have queen check and the rook is hanging. Yep. And free rook. Free rook or check directly? check is it check? No, the check. Wait a minute. I want to be sure about one thing. So if you have a knight here, king cannot go here, cannot go here and here, cannot go here and here. Oh, this one is actually a checkmate. Would have been a beautiful checkmate. And this one is actually a checkmate as well. Yeah, it is. Okay, would have been beautiful. And this one is actually nice as well. So a lot of beautiful checkmate around there. Quite interesting. Okay, so here end up playing a move, waiting for Nguyen, our Vietnamese friend, and Nguyen playing a move, and he won on time. Surprising. Let's have a look at what is happening next. So for now we have a two player on the rank number 1, rank number 2 of the tournament. We have a Vicious Knight and Rax the Meeper. So of course they are together, and we have few other games that we will open. Tuk up. Let me go to the starting position for all these games. Up. Okay. So one move, Rax the Meeper just joins the game. What will he play? Okay, we have this type of opening that personally I don't really like for black. I know that a lot of players are playing this type of opening. It's just this one is a bit more confusing. I'm not sure about the name of this one. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure about the name, but I think next move is knight here if I follow right. And so you can play knight there, you will have knight here, probably bishop here, and you have some traps. I think I remember there is some traps in this opening, but I don't remember which one. I'm not sure about that. We have teacher Seb saying that he has to withdraw from the open, unfortunately. So we will actually follow teacher Seb later when he allows us to see him playing. Up. Okay, so for now, none of these games have started. Let's have a look at Nguyen against Abu Taher. Both players are actually playing quite fast. They have more than 5 minutes on the clock. Talk. Okay, trading all the pieces, trading pawns, threatening the pawn in e5. Not a threat anymore. Still a threat, but not really a threat. So now how to do? Material is equal. Double pawn for white on a castle, double pawn for black on the queen side. Okay, pushing the pawn little bit. Not sure that is the best pawn structure you could have when you have a black bishop. Just like you can open it here, it's actually quite fine. You can have a bishop here and you don't have a need to open. So, okay, alright. Okay, so losing a pawn. Now both pawns, due to the, I would say, not great pawn structure of white, they are losing a pawn. Which one will be taken? It's this one. A bit sad, is the hardest to protect. Is there actually one of these pawns that you can protect? Not sure. Okay, attacking the bishop, losing another pawn, trading the bishop, and now you have check. Wait, work. It worked for trading and move back, and you have a piece advantage. Yeah, nice, really nice from. Yeah, really nice from our, I would say, Abu Taher. I would say our friend, but I'm not sure where he's coming from. There is a checkmate threat, losing a bishop around there. No, not losing the bishop. Can always come back, but they have to find it right now. It's quite important. Otherwise, it will be a checkmate in one. Oh, they lost the bishop. So now, okay, they lost the bishop, but they have 3 pawns advantage. So still attacking there will be the best choice. One, take on a check and you can get the other one. Okay, it seems should be over right now, but still have to play the game, right? trading the rook will be definitely game over. Now it's time to play with the king as well. Okay, choose not to. You can take the pawn for free. Okay, so obviously white are going for the checkmate threat. Not working at any time. Okay. Oh, giving away a pawn might not be the greatest solution. Okay, be careful, be careful. It's time to be careful for black right now. They have an advantage, yes, but okay, now it's game over. Now it's game over, and white actually resigned immediately after trading the rooks. A bit weird to end up, but it ended up paying off, so nice. Okay, all right, so we are in this game that we didn't really follow. What was it? Oh yeah, it was this this opening. So this one is quite famous about taking the pawn to have the fork here, but it's not good for black at any time. You can just sacrifice the bishop on a pawn here, and taking the knight at the end, black cannot castle. It's not like the best thing to do, so okay, losing the pawn, going straight for it, but losing the bishop at the same time. Okay, so now oh, they can have the rooks there, but yeah, okay, that's why. All right, risky. Can they do something? Okay, trading, knight take, great. Okay, so now losing the rook on check, missed. You can actually force the rook to take the bishop. Could be like the move to play. Not great, not great. Oh, taking the rook. Oh, bishop check and take the rook. Missed again by Arman. Okay, finally he saw it, and now I am not sure why black actually choose to take this. Now they cannot stop the queen, and it should be a checkmate quite soon. Yes, okay, and okay. Alright. It's not a checkmate yet, but they just have, okay, pushing a pawn, and then you can move the rook for checkmate. Okay, here, both work, everything work. Talk. Alright, and then after king on the side, you have your checkmate. Okay. Okay, still no move here. It hasn't been played. So we were at this game. This is the last game of this round, and it's actually quite an interesting game. So if you don't mind, I will actually change side, flip side. Look, as Rax Amiper is one of my students, and I want to follow his game. So for now, he's 1,453, and he plays against Vicious Knight, 1,865, 400 elo difference. Let's see if he can end up doing something interesting in this game. So he chooses to give back the pawn. Okay, castle. All right. Okay, so he has some troubles at the end, losing a knight. Okay, I hope that he will not play too fast, as it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal to lose a knight for a pawn, especially in blitz. In blitz is actually quite fine, but the most important is that you need to stay in the right mindset. If you lose your mindset in this game, then you will lose the game for sure. If you lose a piece, you can always get it back. There is opportunities in games, especially in blitz. The lower the time, the higher the opportunities, of course. All right. So in this game, queen is not bad. Actually, doing something, bishop is not that great. Is there something to do? Maybe pushing the pawn can be an option. Moving the rook in c1 can be an option. But there is no any move that is really like great. So I will probably go for g4. It's the one that seems to offer the more counter in this game. We let the two players play. Okay, what about this one? Jessifer leading the tournament one more time. He is always there every tournament against Bungle John. Tuk Tuk against Bungle John. Let's have a look at it. So I see you. If you want to say hello, or if you want to say whatever you want, or if you want to see any games in this tournament, just you can ask me in the chat just below the stream, and I will be really happy to discuss with you. So let's go back to this game between Rack the Meeper, aka Mickey, against Vicious Knight, that aka nothing. We don't know his name, at least I don't know. So what has been played? Queen on the side, giving away a pawn. I'm not sure what is the idea in this game. Okay, but your pawn is hanging. Okay, is there any idea, like there is this pawn on check. Pawns, pawns, pawns. Yeah, but now you lose this one on a check, and you will be forced to probably release that one. Okay, some loss of point. The queen was great. You didn't really have to move the queen. Yeah. I'm talking directly to Mickey through the stream. I know he will watch the stream later when he finishes the tournament. So he will probably try to understand why he lost the game. Yeah, it starts to be difficult. Is there anything for now? You are okay. Attacking the rook. Can it lead to something? Not sure yet, not sure yet. This one hurts. This one hurts. Yeah. Now, how to escape? There is a queen take. And on king here, you have queen checkmate. No, it's not checkmate. You can trade the queens. Okay. Releasing the bishop, but don't forget that there is still a checkmate in one move here. So, will it be missed by black or not? Always a big question. They still have a queen trade, which with a knight and 2 pawns advantage will be definitely, I would say, an easy trade. Okay. They will end up losing their piece, the piece advantage. So, interesting at the end. Interesting. It ended up that white survived. White survived. They are still not checkmate. And, well, they are down 2 pawns, but still playable. Maybe not winnable, but playable. They are attacking a pawn here. So what will be the move for black? Okay, move back. Can still take. Yeah. And on rook here, you have bishop take f7, and you get the rook. So not even a possibility. Not even a possibility. Okay. It has been seen. Probably better to cut the rook right away, just to be sure that these rooks are not linked together, and just be able to move your rook on the column as well. Never let a piece on fret, or at least under fret, is not something to do. Okay, going for the check, king f8 being the only solution here, otherwise you lose the pawn. Now you really need to move your bishop back. All right. Actually, I kind of know that he will choose here. I feel like he will choose here. No, the bishop. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. That's sad. Low time, low time. Keep it focused, Mickey. You have to find something. There is not so many things in this game, but have to find a solution. Okay. Open column first. Should go there actually. Maybe try to go and fret around here. Maybe just to double. The knight is covering now. You have to go quite far away. Here, and you go here. You have to attack that to get it done. Come on. Oh, this one is risky. This one is risky. The king is a bit stuck. I'm not sure why that. There is a check coming around here. Oh yeah, the check is coming. Check forcing black to actually move the rook, white to move the rook. Now they lost one. Yeah, and last final trade before the game over. Yeah, it's impossible to win now for white, unfortunately. We will just remember about this game some little mistake as we saw, especially in the pawns. Main thing, okay, this queen never really had to go there. Here you can trade. You cannot trade yet, but there is some possibilities at least. If you really wanted to sacrifice the knight, you can sacrifice it there. It's actually a bit better, but you still don't really have to sacrifice a piece. You will lose a pawn anyway, so sacrificing a knight that is not doing much for 2 pawns could be a possibility. Or otherwise you just push b3 and now you are done with it. You don't need to worry too much. You will be weak on black squares, but there is no black bishop anymore, so it's actually quite fine. Yeah. What did we saw? Pushing pawns to attack the knight a bit too much. There is absolutely no need to destroy your pawn structure to attack the knight, knowing that it will move anyway, right? So yeah, little messed up with the pawns and with the queen. You end up like pushing your pawns way too much, and you end up losing them at the end. This is what cause most problems, I would say, probably, and little miss on tactic as well. Okay, this is a great lesson to learn from this one. We remember. Okay, on the 35th Happy Pawn Open, not so many participants today, so Jessica ended up winning it. James never give up on the podium with number 2, and Burger John on number 3. So Burger John, which is not one of our teacher, because we have a teacher named John, and it's not our teacher, it's another John. We made the mistake last time, just to remember about it. Okay, so what do we have here for the next round, starting round? Okay, round number 5. We have Rack the Meeper against Aman. One more time, I hope you allow me to switch board, to switch the side, and we will have a Caro-Kann opening from black. No surprise there. Costas against Nguyen. Okay, so nothing too much about this one for now. Both players are playing quite fast, so it's alright. Do we have other games starting? Yes, we have Viraj is playing, and we have Abutai against Vicious King. All are playing, so now we have Vicious King first, Arman number 2, Rack the Meeper number 3, Abutahe and HNHN number 5. So let's see how is it going. Okay, be careful not to be too greedy. This one is actually losing a piece, losing a pawn, because the bishop will be hanging. Yeah, common mistake. That's one more reason to actually develop the knight first before to develop the bishop. Main point. Okay, let's see if Arman can actually find it. Not sure. We will see that very soon. HN against Viraj. How is it going? Again with a Scottish opening. If it's a Scottish opening, cannot be sure, but I will have to check on chess.com or on Lichess a little bit later. Okay, so we have this opening again. Seems like we saw it a few times. Attacking directly around here. Same bishop from Abutahe. That is really difficult to understand. Why bishop d6? I don't know. He already made the same mistake or same problem like few games ago, and I hope he will look at the stream just to learn that putting a bishop in front of pawns that you need to push is probably not like the safest move. It's just creating problem for yourself. So Abutahe, if you have a chance to look at the stream, I hope so. Listen to me. It's not much, but just don't develop your bishop like that. You can do much better than this, okay? Same as for this knight. Okay, all right, so pushing a pawn, taking it, working, not working. I'm a bit confused. I don't, is it a miss from Virage? What was the point? I don't get it. Now he's threatened, so he has to castle, yeah. What was the idea? I got confused. I don't think I will understand. I will try to focus on other games, make me confused. Okay, so here Nguyen and Costa getting slow, but I would say slow and steady, just step by step. Okay, we stopped at this position where we said bishop take f7, check, king take, knight check, and getting the bishop back. Actually end up getting missed by Arman. Okay. All right, free pawn. Is there a way to get more than that? For now, not sure. Okay, still not sure. Start to have a lot of pressure on this knight. Time to move the bishop back or move the rook to protect it, but you cannot let the situation like this. You have to do something. Castle is still an option, by the way, but putting your pieces in danger is something that you want to avoid, especially about taking a bit less risk, I would say. All right, so end up trading, making things easier for black, definitely. So no, this is not a free pawn because they can get this one back. White can get this one back, so we will see how is it going. We will have to be patient. Okay, handing up, not taking it, probably the best choice, I would say. Just move back, keeping the control of the diagonal, nothing to think about, nothing much, I would say. Okay, trying to put pressure on black bishops. So what to do? This move seems interesting. Could it be interesting? Should you develop your rooks? That's also a possibility. We will let them play and see that a little bit later. What happened between Nguyen and Costa? Okay, helping Costa to build his pawn structure again that he immediately destroyed. That's quite funny. Okay, training all the pieces. All right, a bit confused about the way pawns are played. Okay, castle, move back, and end up losing the piece he just won. Okay, no, this game are really spectacular, I would say. You think that you win a piece, but no, losing one and then taking another and losing another, it's a bit confusing. Yeah, it's really confusing. Giving 2 pawns, but why? Why do you have to give your pawns? I don't understand. So the strategy seems to be like, okay, I will push all the pawns I can, and let's see what happens. So we are in this game where Abitahe has a bishop in d6, causing some troubles, definitely. For his development, will he be able to do something? Not really. Now he's a triple attack around there. Start to be difficult. What to do, always a big question. Forcing the knight to move. Was it a great thing to force the knight to move? You could, yeah, probably. A bit confusing. Now the rook is under attack. Bishop here seems to be the move to play. as it will allow you to get knight. Yeah, to get the knight for free. Get a free knight. Put your bishop. Took. We will see what a player chooses to play. What about this one? We have one more move that can be displayed. Okay, Nguyen back to the game against Costa. Costa, the point sacrificer. Up. Okay, we will be able to wait. Rack the Meeper against Arman. How is it going? Okay. Okay. So now, indeed, you can get the pawn. Can you? Yeah, you can. It's a free pawn. Always good to take. Well, okay, so here what do we have? We have a rook development. Nothing too much. Okay. Alright. Here we have queen a3 as we said. Oh. The move with the bishop getting the free knight has been missed. Instead we protect it with the queen. Was it a trap? Probably. So now you get a free bishop. This game is really surprising. Both players are giving away material. Not like a little bit, they're giving away a lot of pieces. So yeah, here you can have a free. Is it free? No, actually it's not. Because after that you have a check, but it's losing 2 pieces to get a rook. I consider that as losing material still, right? Now let's see if that was the idea of white or not. Cannot be sure. Yeah, it was indeed. It was. So the plan was sacrifice a bishop and a knight for a rook. Cannot say that it's a very good trade. Okay, so here HN playing the game. So something that has been missed as well, just a free pawn around here. Up. So now impossible to take. Oh, there is still a threat after bishop take, knight, pawn take, queen take, rook take, and a checkmate. So this is the current threat. It means that HSN actually has to move his knight. Only option, he will probably take a little bit of time to think about it. Oh, what? I'm confused. Oh, okay, but yes. Okay, so indeed you can move your king to protect yourself. Yes. And then this one is a trade, but you still lose your knight. A knight against a bishop. So at the end, black are still a piece up. Okay, I'm a bit confused by all of that. Sometimes it's difficult, as you can see, to understand what player wants or what is in their mind. So we are actually doing the best. If you want to help me and to translate a little bit about that, I will be more than happy to listen to you. Maybe there is some idea that you understand better than me about it. Okay, trading a piece and getting a pawn. So now it's 2 pawns for Rack the Meeper. Will he be able to make it? Can you win that game, Mickey? I will wait to see. So developing his knight, great. Unfortunately losing that pawn, but it was difficult to protect it anyway. Okay. Might have been better there actually, but not sure about it. Okay, losing another pawn actually. So, but getting one. So here you can get this one. Okay. It will force a knight to move back somewhere. One of these 2 square, obviously. Okay, I don't really get it. So, okay, moving the knight there, still losing another pawn. So, end up that it's like a pawn trade, a double pawn trade. Okay. So now, black are totally winning, but they still have to finish that game, which might not be as easy as it seems, because white are still 200 elo higher than black. So let's see. Can you do something against it? So what I see from this game is that there is always a threat on this f7 pawn that keeps the rook here, just in case the knight moves, right? So might be interesting to either pressure there, not sure it's the best way, probably actually interesting, or just probably push the pawn and push it there, get straight, protected by a pawn, and then you can play with your rooks as much as you can. It definitely seems the easiest way to play, but knowing Mickey a little bit, when talking about easy, it's not really his mindset. He tends to like complicated things, especially when talking about chess combination. So we will wait to see them playing. Will be quite interesting. Okay, so what happened in this game between Nguyen and Costa? We were there. Okay, we saw the rook trade. Okay, having some threats. Okay, black resigned. Black resigned because they are down a pawn. I don't get it. Okay, so what this one? HN has been confused since, like he has been confused and he just lost on top. Vicious Knight against Abu Taher, this spectacular game, as we said. Okay, so if you trade everything, you are not in a good position, and it ended up not being in a good position, giving a free pawn, trading the queens, and refused by black. What? Okay. So now losing a few pawns. How many pawns? Trading the queen? Okay. So 3 pawns for the bishop. So it ended up being like a equal now. Okay. Okay. Pawn against pawn. This side a bit useless to push, as it's impossible for black to pass. Okay, so we might have a king coming around here. No, the king will choose the other direction. Oh, might have been a smart move to block it. Might have been smart to block it, yeah. You can still block it, but not really. Not anymore. The king is too advanced now. Oh, Abu Taher will have problem. Piece advantage or not, you cannot stop 3 pawns. Yeah, and this one will have be pushed. Yeah. And now this one is game over. It's game over. A bit sad for Abu Taher. He played quite good. Okay, going for the check, covering the knight to take it, seen by Arman. The knight is still under attack. Can Mickey find something? Yes, he attacks the rook. And he gets the free knight. Okay. Dangerous around there. Dangerous, but he end up escaping? Okay. Can he end up attacking around there? Ooh. Risky. Okay, going from it, going for the check. Check again. Check. He's getting some time around this. It's taking time. Yeah. He's gaining some time. He's definitely gaining some time. Trying to escape. Oh. No, the blunder happened. Why? The knight is hanging. You have to take care of your knight now. Come on, it's all about mindset. It's all about mindset. Okay, he saw the knight. The game is not over. He's going back to equal, from clear victory to equal. Now there is a check. Okay, good choice for the square. Going there will end up like losing another pawn. Okay, going away, he will go for the check, probably for going back with the knight here, just in case. But is there something? Can have something. in case there is here, is a possibility. Yeah, he can get the rook. No, he cannot, because the rook can cover. It's not working. It's working because your opponent just missed it. Now trade the rooks. Trade the rooks might be the thing to do. Threatening to take the pawn. Yes, okay. What a game. We go through everything in this game. Okay, going back to go up again. Alright, probably the thing to do. Nice. We can expect, okay, 3 pawns, 2 pawns against 0. Can you do that? It's only about methodology now. You have to keep your rook really far away. Or just try to trade it. Obviously, what here we try. This one is not working. He's losing the pawn. Yeah. Oh, not taken. Okay. What are we trying to do? Not sure, not sure. You should not do that. Just keep your rook far away. Oh. Yeah, you have to bring back your rook to cover. Little mistake. Just go there with your rook. Yeah. Okay, 1 pawn. You should not let the black king pass. So just move back. Yes, okay. Now you push your pawn and you're alone. And it's done. Just have to go like this. Big question, will he be able to do that? For now, he made a mistake, but he is going back. He's better on time. So let's see. So the most annoying move for white will actually to try to be at the back and to check all the time. Which obviously has not been chosen by white. They chose like the nice one, so not annoying one, I will say. Time to push the pawn. Okay, what about it? End up passing, same as expected, and having a checkmate. Great job, vicious king. Okay, so you never need to push that, just push it. Yeah. Now you have to move it back. Not even necessary, actually. You can just push it and get queen. It's fine. A bit chaotic the way the way black are doing. They still have to get it. Should never let that king go on a side like this. It should never happen. Yeah. Now you can actually go on a side. It would have been probably better, just to be sure that the king cannot join. Yeah. Now that the king can join the party, it's not as fun. So you might have to move on a side, choose the right one, please. Yes, okay. Now supposed to have nothing to block you from pushing your pawn. It's supposed to be game over, but you still have to play it, still have to win it. Let's see that. Arman taking his time, confusing what to do. Big question. There is nothing to do. The solution. Okay, end up trading. Now we are going for a checkmate, rook and king. Oh, it will be fast. Rook g8 and it's almost over. Yeah. Now it's king run against king run. There is nothing else in this game. Yeah. Okay, and white end up resigning this game. Okay, So now we will start round number 6 very soon. We still have Vicious Knight on first place, and Rags and Meeper number 2, Arman number 3, and Virage number 4, Abutahe number 5, with Nguyen and HNHN. So quite, I would say, tough. Let's see how it will go. 27 seconds before the next round, we will be able to have a look at it, how it will go. So I will just end up having a look on YouTube. We don't have any comment for now. Up. So we have some compliment from all the players, and now it's the beginning of the next round. Let's have a look at it. So we have Rags and Meeper against HNHN, which is quite strong with 1900. At least strong for a beginner tournament. And we have Abutahe against Arman. Okay. Okay. That's a weird opening. I have to say that. I'm a bit confused by the opening of Arman. Did she really expect to checkmate like this? Is it really like what she wants? A bit surprised. So, alright, let's see. Okay, so we keep that at the beginning. Up. Okay. This same weird opening that we saw before, that end up having like in the other game, white having like a terrible position when HNHN was playing white and playing this opening. Was it something like that? And now let's see how it will go. For now it's quite fine on both sides. Up. Okay, all of that to trade the queens. Fine. So not really convinced about what is going on there. What do both players try to do? What do they want? That's a big question. It's really a big question. But we will see that. At least we will try to. Okay. Okay. And black resign on that? I'm a bit confused. What is the point there? So we had a weird opening and a resign after like 5 moves. A bit complicated games. I'm not sure I can understand. Okay. So protecting the pawn. Okay. Developing. All right. Might have to think about like pushing pawn. This knight is quite annoying. And just in case when the knight is going back, you can probably trade it to get an opening. But it seems like black are actually going for long castle, so might be interesting to anticipate that. They're definitely going for it. Let's see. We will try to know about it. So this game was very fast. We didn't really have a look. Oof, that was a bit vicious. Okay, all right. So here is it for the next game. So end up like a pushing h3. Okay, moving back, taking castle. All right. So there is a pawn here that is hanging. Choose not to take it, not taking the pawn, trading pieces instead. But there is a trick, is that now there is a queen, free queen. Yeah, that was the trick. Yeah, it's difficult now. It's difficult. Poor Mickey, she's probably thinking, why did I play that? Why did I play that? Or what kind of mistake I'm doing? But it's actually fine. It doesn't really matter. Don't think about it. It's a game like this. Sometimes it's better to just delete the whole game and start a new one. The tournament, it's hard to do that, but you can just hope that the next one will be a bit better. And that's all. Nothing much to think about. This game is not much in it. Definitely not much. Is game over. Yeah. Rack the Meeper for the game, never give up. Will he be able to do something? That's a whole question. We will follow that, as it's the last game we have, but it might be difficult. It might be difficult. Up. Okay, attacking the rook. So we have a rook rook e8. Bishop moving back, still losing the pawn around there. Yeah, they still lose the pawn. Or just trading the rook, possibility. It's difficult. It's very difficult for white to play. There is not much to do. Yeah. Try to avoid trading the pieces, but still end up losing one pawn, probably another one here. Ah, there is a fork. So I guess the rook is the best. Rook and then rook trade. Well, still have a fork, but there is a checkmate. So yeah. Okay. And then being like this, no choice time for some games. We will have only one round left for this game. And for now, it seems like a Vicious King. Actually, Vicious King will be the winner of this tournament. There is nothing that can stop him from getting the first place. The biggest fight will be between Rack the Meeper, Abu Taher, and HNHN for the second and third place of the tournament. Knowing that actually Arman and Viraj can still join that and try to be on this, I would say, top 3 players on the podium of the tournament. We will have a look at it. We will see that. Who knows? Who knows? So as it for number 1 for for Vicious Knight, he already played against a lot of different players. So who he will play against? Okay, against number 4. So we have number 1 against number 4. And we have Abu Taher, number 3 against number 2. And we have number 5 against number 7. So our 3 last game for this tournament to know who will be number 2, who will be number 3 of this tournament. So Vicious Knight really not playing fair on that, as he just resigns the game and let HN take the second place. So not really fair. Should just play it. He knows that he won the tournament, but it's not a reason to just give up on your game. So now it means that number 3 will be for sure HN. Sure about it. The only thing that can change is will HSN will be number 2 or Rack the Meeper number 2, as everything is played in this game around here. So if Rack the Meeper win or draw, if he win or he no, he needs to win. If he wins, he got the second place. If he loses, he will not get it. So he will be probably third or maybe even lower, maybe not in a podium. So he has to win the game. It's imperative, I would say. Oh. Okay, all right. So not in the best shape for Rax Meeper, obviously, right now. Losing a pawn. Will he be able to turn that around? Should be. Should be. Let's see. We will try to follow this game a bit accurately, I would say. Virage, what about this one? Yeah, actually a virage, even if he wins, he cannot get it. So for place number 3, if Abutahe win, he will be number 3. If Rax the Viper win, he will be number 2. If they draw, the ranking will stay the same. So Abutahe also have to win the game. He has no choice. So both players, none of them actually have the choice. They both have to win it, to win the game, just to get on the podium. Let's see what a player will do. Okay. Developing. We will see about it. Finally playing between Virage and Costa. This is a game that didn't really count for the ranking and not for the podium 100%, but we will have a look at it. Okay. Trading directly. Okay, so we can imagine that the plan of white will just be to push their pawn and to protect it. Might have been interesting maybe to play the knight here. Risky, but might be interesting. Okay, this game is finally starting. Let's have a look at it. So now, obviously, we'll have d4, pawn to d4. So this move for, my bad, we don't. There is a threat of a fork. So black should not take that pawn. Actually, they cannot. They have to move back. So Mickey saw it. He moved back, attacking another pawn. So now, it's sure about it. White lose a pawn. Okay, 1 pawn advantage for black. What will be going next? We will follow that. Let's see. Probably best win for black is actually to develop their pieces. So maybe to just go back with the knight. You have quite a lot of squares. Maybe here seems to be the most annoying for this knight. Going back, okay. Queen side, maybe not the best, as you want to use the rook on the column, but let's see. Costa is playing the game. Virage is playing the game. Okay, how is it going? Similar to what we saw before. Up. All right. Let's be patient, see what the player chooses to play. Okay, rook e1. And rook c8 to answer that. Okay. So what is the plan now? What is the plan for black? And for white. So for white, I'm trying to understand what is the plan. I don't really understand why they push that pawn, I have to be honest. Okay, rook trade. So even though black has a pawn advantage, the game is still slightly equal. Will they will be able to do something or not? That's a great question. probably actually moving there. Okay, interesting. Be careful about that. It's still on the threat. Okay, now you get your pawn. Now you get your pawn. Okay, choosing to take another one. The queen is coming. What to do now? Target this pawn again. Going with the knight here, it means losing a piece. Almost. Yeah. No. Almost. Because after rook here, this rook will be pinned. So not a thing to do. Probably coming there with the knight will be the thing to do. Okay. Well seen by black. Always like making a little escape might be like one of the things to do. Definitely. Just to be safe. Never know. Okay. Taking a third pawn. So it starts to be quite a lot right now. 3 pawns. Now we can talk about serious advantage. And black actually blocking the knight. Okay. Is there any way? Yes, there is a queen take pawn. After queen takes, there is a free knight here, and it's a 4th pawn. It could be a 4th pawn for black, if they can see it. That's always a question, I guess. Can they see the move or not? No, they don't, but they just take the pawn. Letting this can be dangerous. Can be dangerous. Black has nothing to lose. They will try everything they can to get it. So maybe like pushing the pawn, the easy way, easy solution. Attacking the queen, okay. All right. So what's next? What's next? Is it time to actually trade the queen? Probably. With 4 pawns advantage, you have nothing to lose by trading the queen and everything to win. So, sure do, probably. The plan of white is obviously to actually take the pawn, try to get some check, and maybe a checkmate with a knight and queen, which seems quite difficult to achieve right now. So I guess, okay, queen to h5. Is it a solution? Now they will be targeting this one quite hard. So is there any solution except taking the pawn there? Taking the pawn will actually is not a good move. It's not a good move at all. So probably have to try to do something against it. You cannot protect this one. Yeah. Difficult, complicated situation, but have to find a solution. That's the hardest point about it. Maybe knight here can be a solution. Knight here, push, and after that it's quite done. Yeah, seems to be quite done. Yeah. Or even taking it, it worked. Now that the knight cannot join the party. But I still prefer to push the pawn. Pushing the pawn seems like much better. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, going back with the knight. What is the plan? Making the queen move, yeah. But the queen actually have a lot of space to move. You can move here with a threat of checkmate. You can move here with the same type of threat. Yeah, here for direct checkmate. It's losing a knight. No, it's not losing a knight. It's not. You can still push your pawn. After queen take, you have knight, queen take knight. Still fine. But cannot say that's like the best thing to do. Oh, there is checkmate. Oh, there is a checkmate. That's so sad. All right. So end up always be careful about the checkmates. And when you are winning, you need to trade the pieces, include the queen. Of course, it includes the queen. up. So let's get a little bit advanced in this game. What is happening? So this game doesn't really matter who win or who lose, as it will not really have any impact on the game that is played, on the result, I would say, of the game. So we can still have a look at it. It might be interesting to see. Oh, I like this move. I like this move. I like this move. Probably followed by something like a bishop here. Can be nice. Oh, it will not. It's a free knight. It's a free knight. Okay, taking. Oh, this game will end soon. Okay, attacking directly. And now if rook move, threatening for checkmate, which is impossible to stop, and you have a checkmate. Good job, Costa, against Viral. And we end up having the ranking here with Vicious Knight HSN on the third place and Abu Taher on the number 2. Congratulations everyone for the tournament. I hope that if you are watching as a stream, you can learn from it, you can get some advice or maybe improve your game. It will always be nice. And if you want to learn more about chess, feel free to check the link below this video, and you can register, take a free trial class. It's on us. Your free class is on us. Your first class, you can actually try it. If you like it and you can improve in chess, we will be happy to help you. If you don't like it, it's actually the same. It's free, so give it a try, and I will bet you that you will like it, because we actually try our best for that. So if you want to try, let us a chance to convince you that we can help you to improve your chess games. You have all the link below. If you want to take a class, we'll be happy to do so, and to follow up on it. You can also follow us on social media. We have all the link below, as I said, to join our next events or next tournaments. It will be up to you. We hope to see you soon. I wish you a great Saturday, a great weekend, and see you in 1 month, I guess. Yeah, see you in 1 month.